amazing personal story. I met her at last international conference in Dallas, and just met her. She was a new leader in Jamberry, and she came to the executive retreat in January. And she came to the executive retreat on January 14th and 15th, and she had added one new team member to her team. And we were there at the event, and we started talking about the importance of team building. We started talking about how building a strategy in your business is great and it gets you so far, but that businesses are really built upon bringing great people into your organization. The only reason we're able to execute on an event like this is because of the great people we brought into the organization. Like Holly, like Matt, like Adam, like Padma, like so many others across the organization. We've brought in great people, and that's built a great organization. And you'll find the same in your teams as well. Well, Crystal is sitting there listening to this message, reflecting on her own team building, and she said, you know what? That makes sense. I need to be building my team. So I just happened to be speaking from stage in Phoenix, and then she just completely ignored me for the rest of the time.
True, very true.
And she started asking herself a few questions. Who do I know who has been a great customer for me, who may be interested in joining my team? Who do I know who was a great hostess for me that I didn't really ask if she'd be interested in joining my team? And she started going through her pipeline. And during that speech, she pulled out her phone and she started sending some text messages, some Facebook messages, and some emails to people. By the time my speech was done, she had a new team member join her team. That was January 15th. 2 weeks later, she ended the month with 7 new members of her team. You saw Matt, he had the virtuous life cycle. That's the theory behind building a team. Crystal took the theory to the next step, the kind of stuff Valerie's talking about. She put it into action. She went and did, and she didn't have to think about, oh, how is this going to be perfect? How am I going to approach? No, she said, I have a very simple solution or a simple approach to talking about joining my team. I asked one simple question. Have you ever considered becoming a Jamberry consultant? Or an alternative form of that, have you ever considered becoming a member of my team as a Jamberry consultant? Very simple question. It opened the door to have a discussion about it. Then some people would be a little hesitant. No, I don't think I could do it because, and generally it was, I lacked confidence in my ability to run my own business, or, well, how much money can I make? What is the opportunity there for me? And that led her to be able to have 2 easy responses. One which was, you're not going to be alone if you choose. I can help you, and Jamberry Home Office will be there to help you. And she said it's really simple to understand how much you're going to make. You'll make 30 to 40% on the products that you sell. That's her whole pitch. That's the pitch on which she had 7 new people join her team in the month of January. So, let's get to action ourselves. I want to take a 20-second break while you think of those people, those great past customers, hostesses, somebody you haven't followed up with in a while. And go ahead, write those names down and pull out your phone and send a message right now. It may be a little later in some areas, but if it's not too late, go ahead and send a message, a Facebook message. What's the question that you're going to ask? Have you ever considered being a Jamberry consultant? Have you ever considered joining my team? I know some of you will have success tonight. When you do, hashtag welcome to Jamberry and share your story. I hope that you can go like Crystal did and have a successful rest of the month.